Well, here are my squash. They're just now finally coming up in the pots. There were just enough in that little packet for these right here, 3, and I think that one will come up, but so far it hasn't. Great, I look like hell. But anyway, here I am out of my robe. It's hard to do this on my iPad, but I'm out here in the yard getting ready to show my tomatoes that I got the seeds from Praxxus 55712, and my white datura, which is starting to flower, and my tobacco. So we're going to go there and see what those all look like. And this is my Praxxus tomato. I have it in my self-watering bucket, and we're going to try it and see how it goes in here. And so far it's doing really good. There's lots of stuff on here. We had problems with a few different bugs, so everything got a sprinkling of 7 dust or DE, I'm not sure, and there's no bugs now, so luckily we can wash all that off and it should be okay. This one here is my mortgage lifter tomato, and it's in its own self-watering container, and you can actually see the ones that are in the buckets, these little 1 gallon, 2 gallon buckets, whatever they are so tiny, and the ones that are in the self-watering containers are already 4 or 5 times as huge. They're so much bigger. Over here I have my peppers. These are mini bell peppers, and they got lots and lots of blooms. Right here is my chocolate mint, which is doing good, and I planted it in this area so that it can do all the running at once, but I can keep it contained. For Ray, this is my white datura, and today is the first day it has flowered. There it is. For all my friends who wanted to see the white datura or moonflower, this is it. I got these seeds with the Praxxus 55712 seed giveaway. My 3 seeds were the Praxxus cherry tomato, the white datura, and the tobacco, which I'll show you that in just a second. But these are beautiful. They just started blooming, and there's actually 3 plants in this pot, and I pinched them early so they'd be low and spread out. And here's the flower right there. Those are beautiful. Very beautiful. Here's my little marigolds right next to it. Over here I have some more peppers. So here I was only going to show you the 3 things, but I'm winding up doing a whole update. But here we go. As we walk out here, and I'm going to show you the other Praxxus tomatoes and the tobacco. And yes, it's in the evening. The sun's going down. And here I am. Ta-da! And yes, I have my robe on. I've already had my shower, and I have my robe on for the evening so I can watch TV. But I thought, hey, I should get out there and actually make a video so people can see how the Praxxus cherry tomatoes are doing. This is a Praxxus cherry tomato. This is another Praxxus tomato. These 2. Here's my tobacco. And here's my other tobacco over here. Planted them on each side, and then the tomatoes in the middle, so they kind of have a little room. The tobacco will probably take over that tomato, but I think that tomato will do really well. This is on the back of my storage shed here, so that gives you perspective about how big they are. And then over here is Alan's cucumber bed, which so far I still don't see any cucumbers. I'm not sure, because I didn't watch him, how he... Oh, look right there. There's a cucumber. So maybe I haven't given him enough time. I was thinking I was going to have to replant these because I didn't know how he planted them and why they didn't come up yet. But I'm not sure what those little seeds are there. Right there. And right there. My camera died, so I haven't been doing this with my iPad. Here's another cucumber. So right now there's 3 of them that are up out of the 8. So maybe they'll still come up. Over here in our small garden that we're just started on. The soil, look, it's so rocky here. There are just rocks. I mean, we tried to till this, and it's so rocky, we couldn't do much with it. So we got these raised bed planters that my neighbor was going to use, and then decided to throw them away. And so I said, hey, I'll take them. And right now they're just basically sitting on top of the ground. I added soil to them. This is my potato bed. I have red, white, and blue potatoes in here. These are just from the store. We had extra ones that started to sprout. Down here were the blue ones. Those either are not coming up, or maybe they had a growth inhibitor or something on them, I don't know. But they're not doing anything yet. But the others are. And I'll probably put something down here pretty soon, just so I can keep it growing. Then this is my strawberry popcorn. It's growing inside the box. The box is just for support, basically. And that's the corn. And that's my strawberry popcorn. I've never grown popcorn before, so we're going to give it a try. And here's my chives. And I got them out here in these little pots. I just brought them on out here, and I just take care of them like everything else. So, let's see. This is a pepper here. And I have banana peppers and mini bells. And to tell you the truth, I didn't label them, so I don't know which is which. But so this could be the banana peppers, or this could be the mini bells. I'm not sure. But they're doing pretty good. Then over here, Alan has planted squash. And to me, it's the great pumpkin Charlie Brown. He's got a giant pumpkin or some kind of pumpkin over there. To me, they're all probably giant because I've never grown one before. But these are the squash. And they are just taking over everything. And I'm pretty sure they'll probably take over my poor little peppers right there. But we'll try and keep them out of there. On this side, they're running this way and that. But we have plenty of space here for them to roam. So if they want to roam all around, that's not a problem either. So this is my neighbor's property over here. We actually live in a village. I was kind of shocked that people still live in villages. But there's Alan way over there. Way up there. He's probably taping me while I'm taping him. And our village has 120 people. And it's located right in central Missouri. So there's lots of cats, dogs, rabbits, chickens, and everything else here. Here's our chickens over here. We built this fence one weekend here. It's 4 feet high. And each individual panel can come off, so we can either change out the fence if we want to. If it doesn't work out with the chickens, we can take it down. It's really easy. And then we made a small chicken house over there on the other side with an enclosed pen. When they were little, we kept them in that little pen. And then if we're gone for some reason, we can still put them in there, even though it's really small for the 10 chickens we have. But we could put them in there and they'll be safe. This place had no trees when we moved here, so little by little we've planted a few trees. This is a giant, well, it's not really giant, but it's a Bradford pear. I think it's actually a Cleveland pear, but it's in the same family, and it blooms white in the spring, and it's really pretty. The frost this year was late, and it frosted all the tips, but it's coming out of it. So I thought I'd show you this. I'm really happy with this white datura. A lot of my friends call it a moonflower. It blooms after dark. It's 8:30, and the sun's going down, and actually it's just started blooming today. So over here we have our carrots. Alan keeps picking them, and collards. That's where mostly the bugs were eating most of the collards, and we took care of that with the 7 dust. I think it was 7 dust. So that's all I got for today, and I'll try and keep you updated on these. And I'd like to thank Ray, Praxxus 55712, for my seeds this year in the seed giveaway. And actually, oh, I forgot to show you my cotton. That's okay. I do believe I'll have seeds to give away. I'm going to try and save some for my friends, and we'll see how that goes this year. So I think that's everything. Up here I do have a lettuce mix that's bolting, but I'm saving it for the seeds. I'm not sure exactly. It's a mescaline mix. Here's a cherry tomato in here. This is a sweet 100 in the top and the bottom of this topsy-turvy planter, which totally bleached out white. Which that's fine, but it looks kind of crappy out here, but it's doing pretty good so far. Then my nasturtiums right here, so we could try the flowers. You know, we're one of those that we want to try new things, so we're trying the flowers.